Okay, so for this power steering pump, mine was leaking, so I had to go buy another one and replaced it, just to kind of give you guys a location of everything. It's easier if you take off the radiator housing, the radiator and the lower housing, and the fan, of course. It just makes it way easier. I had to replace the power steering pump, and I had to replace these lines for the oil filter relocation kit. It was leaking from somewhere up here, so I changed this line out, and it made it a lot easier just taking out the power steering pump because it was leaking also, bracket and everything. These bolts, the ones that are for the bracket itself, are 14. There's one here, and you can kind of see it. There's a bolt that's in here that's also a 14. You're gonna have to use a deep socket to get to it. There's another nut down here. I'm kind of pointing it out. I can't really show you, but right here where my finger is, this is a bolt. I mean, I'm sorry, a nut. And then underneath that is the bolt. I can't really, you can kind of see it there. This one's the nut. And then underneath that is the bolt. I'm not sure if I'm getting it. But it's the same thing, like kind of like up here. The nut's in here and the bolt is out here. And then down here, the nut's up and then the bolt's on the bottom. So those are the ones you have to take off. And then for the pump itself, it's these are 13 metric. There's 3, and then there's 4th one right here, which holds the hoses here for mine. This is a 4.3 liter 4x4 wheel drive. And then over here by the exhaust, these are also 14s, these two, to take off this bracket. And right here is the alternator. Take off the alternator, take off your battery, don't be an idiot. And then the hidden bolt, which is the one back here behind the pump. Obviously, you know, once you take off the bolts for the pump, this will move out of the way and you'll be able to get to that bolt back here. And that should pretty much take off the whole assembly, the bracket and the pump itself. Hopefully that helps. 14 for this, 13 for the pump. All right.